Alright, so just a little bit of a quick clip at the beginning of the video here before you watch the disaster two-parter episode here. Um, this Saturday, December 26th, is going to be the 12 Hours of Emu Christmas live stream. And yeah, there's going to be the second ever BeamNG Roadkill Live. There's also going to be Among Us, Phasmophobia, Minecraft, UHC, golf with your friends, Jackbox games. There's going to be a bunch of stuff going on. A bunch of people that you've seen on the channel before: Red, Cass, Matt, Sean, Joseph. They're all going to be there. There's a bunch of us that are, signed up to do a bunch of stuff that day. It's going to be 12 p.m. EST to 12 a.m. EST. So yeah, December 26th, mark your calendars, come and tune in and join, and you can watch 14 of your favorite project cars battle it out on the drag strip and another 7 in a burnout competition. Welcome to the BeamNG Holiday Special, where we have two teams in basically equal cars with a few bogies go up against each other in the biggest endurance race that I have ever done in BeamNG. Welcome everybody to the BeamNG Holiday Special. And this is going to be unlike anything that you have seen done with BeamNG before on my channel. So right in front of me here, I have 6 Grand Marshals. Some of them retired cop cars, some of them civilian cars. They are all pretty much even. They have full roll cages in them, gutted interiors with racing seats, and they all have 100 shot of nitrous. And what we're going to be doing with them is a bit of a competition. These 3 vehicles here, the gray car being Andrew, or Small Huevos, the white car here being Sean, and the red car here being mine. This is Team Hoopties, and over here, this is Matt, or Raving Platypies, Red Harlow's, and Casmero's cars, and this is going to be Team Nebula. And basically, we are going to see which set of vehicles are the best units out of all of these on 2 different obstacle courses. And the first one being a slalom drag race into bowling with cinder blocks, and then a ramp finish at the end. And this is all for style points. I'm going to be awarding each car style points based on how well I can drive them. I feel like I can be pretty, good with how I can judge, how bad or good some vehicles are. All of these Grand Marshals range from different, levels of horsepower probably. But yes, if one of the cars happen to break on either team, there's 2 penalties that can happen. If you get a flat tire on your vehicle, you have to switch the front or rear set of wheels to square wheels, and in the second competition, you are going to be forced to compete on them. If the vehicle manages to break beyond physical repair, there's 3 bogey cars. The first bogey car, the not-so-cardboard Corvette. The second bogey car, a new one, which is the Corvette Micron. And the third bogey being the Tony Fettuccine, a Volkswagen Beetle-type car that me and Sean imported from Italy in an episode last year. And those vehicles are going to be forced to compete at a disadvantage. All of these cop cars are all automatics with a shot of nitrous. The Micron and the Corvette are turbocharged 4-cylinders with manual transmissions, which means they're going to shift through gears slower. Also, they're going to be making less horsepower. The Tony Fettuccine, it makes like 100 horsepower, and it's a manual. It's a disadvantage in itself. But yeah, that's basically the rules to this. Team Hoopty is going to go first, and then the Nebula cars will go second. And yeah, the team with the most style points at the end will win round 1. And then the team that does the best on the other circuit, which we'll get to, will be in the next round. Or, well, yeah. Well, basically, yeah. And then whoever wins the next round will, if it's a tiebreaker, I don't know how I'm going to do a tiebreaker yet. I haven't thought that far. But I'm basically winging this as we go. So let's get racing. Ooh, I didn't put this one in auto mode. Now, it might be laggy because there's a lot of entities. Watch this. Yeah, the UI is going to lag a little bit, but we're going to try to do our best. Alright, so the nitrous is going to be purged at all times. And, yeah, the vehicle that can make it through here with the most style without destroying almost everything at first, and then whatever vehicle can hit the most cinder block walls down, yeah, I'll score it like at a 1 out of 10. Alright. Oh my god, already. Cars have no ABS. Oh my god, that was fucking perfect. Jesus, this thing drags cinder blocks all the way down the damn strip. There's cinder blocks lodged all over the fucking car. They're inside. Oh man, I'm gonna have to rip parts off of these. That was a pretty brilliant display, and I gotta say, style points pretty good. This was actually really good for this car. Let's go into free cam here. The jump, I'd say that the jump at the end, that was pretty good. The cinder blocks, very strong start. 3 out of the 5 walls were taken down. So, pretty good job. That's going to be a hard one to beat since they're spaced apart so well. But what I'm going to deduct points for the Huevos run here is hitting one of the fruit stands out of the bunch here. And, yeah. So I'd say for this first run, it's going to be a hard one. The top, do I even have a pen ready? Nope, we're using a Sharpie then. Cardboard on the back of the notebook. Here we go. So the Huevo, I will give a solid 7 out of 10. Next up, Sean. Alright. Oh boy, I didn't put any of these in the... Oh! This one's feeling a bit spicy. I think this one has the open diff, which ain't good for sliding around. But we're gonna see that very shortly. Alright. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, this thing's mint. Oh, not as solid of a run. Oh boy, there's something screwed up in the suspension. Yeah, there's something screwed up in the suspension for sure. All right. So Sean might be in need of a bogey because that is bent suspension parts, and I'm going to count that as critical damage. I will go through the cars at the end and decide who's going to be getting a bogey. But yeah, compared to Andrew's, Sean's car suffered more damage than his, some of it hindering how the car performs. But outside of that, jump at the end wasn't as good because the car doesn't handle as well now. So that's going to be some points off. The cinder block, this is only 2 out of the 3. So, yeah, that's a little bit less points. But I can give a little bit of style back for not hitting any of the obstacles for the slalom. So, for Sean, I'm going to give... I'm going to sadly give him a 4 out of 10. Alright, now it's the emu's turn. Oh, motherfucker, I'm going to do that every clip. That's not the right button. This is going terribly. Alright. It's my time to shine with my car, which I hope it doesn't. I hope I don't get a flat because the square wheels, they're going to be very difficult to slide around on. So. Oh, this thing is a handling unit. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, so damage to my car. Well, it suffered a lot more than both of theirs, but suspension components are still in good shape. So, I'll call that a win, but more damage, I'm going to take points off for that. As of for the bricks, the jump at the end, flawless. That was an awesome jump. That was probably the best jump that we've seen so far. Okay, so this is a hard one to decide here. I managed to take 1 cinder block off the edge there. I would count that as 3, but I think I'll do 2.5 because I didn't get that full wall right there. And as for the slalom, pretty good. I had some pretty close proximity to them, so my car was definitely a better handling unit. So I'd say I'm deserving of like a 5 out of 10, and it's only because of the cinder blocks. The cinder block bowling at the end there, I feel like that was a bit subpar. Alright, time to move on to Team Nebula with Matt's car going up next. Alright. Now, Matt and Cass ended up getting the 2 better cars in the fleet because they do have better retired cop car engines. So, this might be a bit better of a car or a bit worse with the top speed. But the big thing is going to be getting more than just the four or the 5 walls. Somebody has to get better than 4 for me to give them like an 8 out of 10, which will add the average points. So for our team Hoopty, with me, Sean, and Huevo, is at 16 points altogether. So Team Nebula here has to do like a 17 or better. Oh! Oh no, don't get stuck. Oh no. Is this going to be the first disqualified? Oh no. Oh, well, let's run the bottle out. At least give a little bit of style for, you know, getting stuck. Okay, now this is a big issue. Because a cinder block managed to get crash welded into the wheel. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh. Let's see if the car is able to finish here. Because it seems like the front tie rod got broke. Oh, it's almost there. I don't want to overheat it that bad. Alright, let's back it up. It's down on power. But it manages to complete it. But that is critical damage right there. The tie rod is something that cannot be fixed very easily. At least if you were doing this in the middle of nowhere. So it seems like number 4 here, Matt's car, is going to be replaced with a bogey for the next competition. But I am going to give him bonus points for the car being able to finish. I did have to assist it, but the car, despite a broken tie rod, it finished. So, as of for damage, pretty minor compared to our team, even though we do have one vehicle with a bent suspension arm. This is a broken tie rod, so that is considered possibly, well, this is considered a bogey car. Sean's I haven't ruled that in for yet because I have to see after the testing. But as of for damage, a lot of damage in the front right there, but that's no big deal. The car did well. It took the damage very well. As of for The cinder blocks, it managed to get 2. That costed a lot right there. I should be deducting some points. As well as deducting some points, I managed to actually hit a booth. So for Matt, I'm going to give him some props for finishing, but I think I'm going to let him tie with me with a 5 out of 10. Next up is Red Harlow. All right, Red Harlow's car is up next. And let's see, this is going to be one of the deciding factors that if there's going to be a 10 out of 10. If a car can manage to get 4 cinder block walls down, I will give it a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 given the slalom. Alright, the car is handling pretty good. Andrew must have just gotten bad luck with getting a random car with bad tires. Oh, touching the wall. Pretty good jump. There we go. That was a pretty good jump at the end. Alright, so as for Team Nebula here, there is damage to the car, but props for getting off the jump pretty straight. We'll give it that. As of damage, not that much. Car actually took a hit pretty well. So that's definitely some bonus points and something that's going to be very rare out of this. The car kept both mirrors on it, I'm pretty sure. Mine managed to as well. So I'll give it that. Alright, as of for... oh boy. The jump, flawless. That was a pretty good jump. That's bonus points right there. As of for the cinder blocks... yeah, that is 2 of the walls, unfortunately. That is not 3. Andrew currently holds the record for getting getting 3 walls down. As of for the slalom, pretty flawless. That was actually a pretty good run, pretty strong. I'm gonna deduct a little for the bent suspension, but I think Red, I'm gonna give him 7 out of 10. I think he's pretty even with how Andrew's run went, given the style of everything. So a 7 out of 10 for Red Harlow, and that will bring 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is 12 points for Team Nebula without Cass running. They need another 4 points to beat us. So if Cass can get a 5 out of 10 or higher, or if Cass's car can get a 5 out of 10 higher, that'll put Team Nebula in the lead, but they might have 2 bogey cars. We're going to have to see. Alright, the final car, number 13, Cass's car. The last one for our first event here for the first ever BeamNG Holiday Special. She has to score a 14. Or no, she has to get 4 or higher for it to not tie and to put Nebula in the win, or in the lead for the win here. Big moment right here. Oh, not good. Alright, let's just forget about that. Oh, that was not a good one as well. I think both tie rods have broken. Nope, there is a broken tie rod, though. As for damage, damn. That was a bad run. Okay. The car pretty beat up because it hit the cinder block wall hard. One of the pianos clipped the front wheel in the slalom and broke the tie rod. But outside of that, as for scoring here, jump flawless. Cass managed to get 3. I'll give her 3 for the broken tie rod. 3 out of the 5 walls, but managed to clip the piano. The piano isn't destroyed, but it did cause major damage to the car. But I think given our team had 1 broken tie rod or that Team Hoopty has 1 broken tie rod and Team Nebula here has 2 broken tie rods, I think Cass is deserving of a 4 out of 10, tying it up with 16-16 for both teams. Now, I'm going to fix these cars up, decide who is getting what bogey car, and we'll be moving to the next course. Alright, so I am adding in a tiebreaker event now, and I have decided which teams are getting what bogey cars. So we'll start off with Team Nebula here, which is at a severe disadvantage with 2 cars being out. What I decided to allow is that the 2 cars from Team Nebula that were broken, the parts could go into the only remaining car and fix it up. We also have taken some of the broken parts off of it. So basically what ended up happening is now Matt is representing the Micron here, and Cass is representing the Tony Fettuccine. Which both of these are a severe disadvantage. They're way underpowered compared to the cars, and they're also manuals which shift slower than an automatic. But maybe, just maybe, Team Nebula can come back a little bit here because the Fettuccine has off-road tires compared to the rest of the vehicles. So there might be a little disadvantage here for this, or a little advantage here for the tiebreaker. As of for Team Hoopty here, I decided to leave my car out since it had such a badly damaged quarter panel, and I picked up the not-so-cardboard Corvette, which you've seen on a few episodes of BeamNG Roadkill and Projects. Andrew's car got fixed up as well as Sean's. So yes, so since since Hoopty's went last time, Nebula will go first this time, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1 lap around the figure 8 here. The car with the fastest time will gain an extra 5 points for their team. So a lot's banking on this because the final challenge is going to be pretty destructive. All right, so nitrous is going to be on just like always, and yeah, whoever can get the fastest lap around the figure 8 here will be declared the winner. I'm just going to basically make up a course as I go here. I kind of have an idea, and then I'll follow it with the rest of the cars. So, yeah, let's go. Oh, this thing's a ripper. So a 101,859 for Harlow. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's basically the baseline here, so that's the time to beat pretty much. Alright, so next up will be the Micron, which is now Matt's car. Alright, a lot riding on Matt's car right now. The disadvantage of it being a manual, but will it be faster around the course here? Also, you know, before I go, let me write down the damn times before I forget. That's a very good idea, you know? Alright. Harlow 101,859. Alright. Now we can go on Matt's. Oh, now this thing's a ripper. Oh, I can tell you this, though. It is slow. Wow, it has no grip. Yeah, so far, the bogeys for broken cars. God damn it, I hit the wrong button. The bogey for broken cars is a disadvantage. Not by that much. Oh shit, it really deleted the time. Alright, we're moving on to Cass's. Alright, this is the car that I'm actually pretty interested in because it might be quicker. It might be the quickest car around this since it has the all-terrains on it. So... oh yeah, it's gripping. Oh, this thing is quick. Oh no, I followed the track wrong. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Alright, I'm gonna start that over. Oh, that was so stupid of me. Oh, that was so dumb. Oh, I didn't complete it. Stop timer. And start again. Alright. Now let's hope this thing doesn't overheat since it is an air-cooled engine. Alright, I think the cooling system's gonna be okay. hit the wall yet. All right, track record so far, a 1 minute 6:56. Surprised this little turd didn't overheat. I'm telling you, Tony Fettuccine's mint. I'm just sad when the suspension's going to be destroyed in a little bit here. All right, well, there you go. Cass with a 1 minute 6:56. Not bad. Not bad. So that is the track record so far. So the time to beat out of the Nebula guys is a 1 minute 6:56. And then pretty much the win is going to be going to the other team. We'll see, though. The other few cars are going to make it through first. All right, Sean's car. Let's see what it can do. Purge the nitrous, hit the horn as well. So far, this thing is actually feeling pretty quick. Oh, and a 59.843 right off the bat. Ooh, that is bad news. So it seems like the bonus points is going to go to Team Hoopties now. So that only means the final challenge, I'm going to have to make it worth more points. So yeah, Sean managed to go a 59.843. Bad news. Let's hope that the cars don't get faster from there, because it ain't going to be looking good. Even though the next challenge, it is going to be pretty hard to cheat it. All right. It's time for Huevos to go. Ooh, not a good launch. These cars are really good at drifting the bank, though. Oh, 1 minute. I think that's faster than Harlow's time, actually. Where'd my cursor go? There we go. Still, Team Hoofty's kind of kicking Nebula's ass here. Of course, the 3 car guys are kicking the people who don't really know much about cars in the ass. But the next race is going to where it all comes down to, because I'm going to double the points for that. Oh, such bad news. Such bad news. And let's see how terrible of a car I have, because it is slicks in the front, and that's not going to be fun. Alright, let's see this pathetic display of horsepower. Really do hate this car. That's why it's here. Oh, this thing's actually pretty solid. And it goes faster. Man. This is starting to look rigged. I feel bad. Alright, well, yeah, 57,250. So the bonus points definitely go to us. So now, Hoopty sitting at a good old 21 points. Yeah, 21 points. So the next challenge, or race pretty much, I'm going to make it 10 extra points to the team that can complete it, or can have the most cars completed. I'm going to do that. So, yeah, we'll be right back for the next challenge. All right, the final challenge. This is the tiebreaker for 10 extra points, which is going to end up being Team Nebula going first. Their cars are completely fine. But for Team Hoopty, since they're in such a challenging lead, I've made some changes. First off, to my car, which is the not-so-cardboard Corvette, I have skid plates in the back now instead of rear wheels. And for Andrew and Sean's cars, they have square wheels. They put them at a disadvantage on the track of destruction. This is DTD Proving Grounds, which is a track for basically slowly destroying cars. And, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. A YouTuber by Fail Race uses this track a lot. And I figured if I don't want these cars to survive, and if one of them can make it around the track without severely braking, it will be great. And as you can see here, you have to get past that and all of these aggressive areas. And I'm going to drive the vehicles to their maximum ability. Tony Fettuccine and all, whatever breaks, breaks. So, yeah. If you ever thought there was going to be a destruction derby of BeamNG vehicles on my channel, this is it. This is the final round. Nebula's going to go first. Hoopty's going to go last. And the team that can have the most vehicles survive the course, or at least vehicles that present the least amount of damage, will get the extra 10 points. Let's get into it. Alright, we're starting off with Red's car. As of usual, nitrous purge to its fullest potential. And, you know, probably because it's going to be the end of this car. A little burnout just to send it off. And it's already off to a bad start. Oh boy. Car's already harder to steer. Wow, this is bad already. Oh, this thing handles like garbage now. I don't know what happened. Oh my god, it's understeering like crazy. Oh no! Oh no, the engine blew up. Oh, this ain't good news. Well, that's already pretty bad for Nebula here. Oh man, well, rip to Harlow's car. This thing is pretty fucked. Alright, well, let's move on to Matt's car. I will say, if this thing survives, I want to do a roadkill episode on it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I want to do an episode on it, because this thing's a unit. I love it. Let's see how good of a burnout it can do, though. Oh, second gear? This thing's actually pretty good already. Oh, this thing's handling it pretty good so far. Bent wheel. Oh, fuck. This thing's gonna suck through here. It broke the drive shaft in the exact same fucking spot. Oh, man. So that's another Nebula car out. Oh, and it has no parking brake. Alright, well, there goes my idea for a roadkill episode on this turd. Oh, man. So far, nothing has managed to make it through there. This might be the end of the Tony Fettuccine, everybody. Now, just to give the next few vehicles a bit of a chance of life and to actually go further, I slowed the spinners down. So I know this thing won't do a burnout. Oh! Suspension's fucked. Oh, fuck. Every car doesn't like that corner. Yes! Oh, just by a pube hair, the Tony Fettuccine will live. Cass was blessed on this day to have the only Nebula team car to get through the spinners. I am going to do this, though. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to give them points at the end based on how, the next few vehicles to go, because I did slow down the spinners just to make it fair. They are going to get points at the end, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, but the poor Tony Fettuccine just had the life beaten out of it. The front suspension's dead, so I'll have to fix that eventually. But the first vehicle to make it through there is the Tony Fettuccine, and that's something to be said because the Tony Fettuccine's a legend. It's done wheelies in Italy, it was in Italy, it's gone across the desert, and now it's gone through a destruction derby without getting destroyed. That's very good for this car. Alright, we're going to move on to the next team and see where this is going to go. So based on how this goes, I've decided I'm going to still give Nebula let's see, that put us at 21, the extra 5 points. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give Nebula 6 points, which will put him in the lead for now at 22. For the benefit of the doubt that I had to slow down the spinners. And, yeah. Now it's time for Team Hoopty here to get it together and hopefully make it through. Oh, fucking hell, what have I done? Can it even do a burnout? Oh, that's not good. Oh. These square wheels are fucking atrocious. I feel like the rear axle's gonna come out from this piece of shit. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, it got hit. It's gonna move on. What the hell happened to this car? I think the transmission lost the gear. Oh. Now the style points are going down here because I can't get the car to go much faster. Jesus Christ, that was atrocious. I have to do that all on another car. As of damage, though... This thing's atrocious. Okay. But as of for damage, yeah. It's there. Style points, terrible. These square wheels suck. Let's just get this other one over with. I am bummed about these square wheels. I'm hoping the drive shaft breaks or something. Because I'm kind of feeling bad for Nebula. They have gotten screwed over every part of this competition. Oh, come on, like, break the axle or something. I'm just going straight through. Oh boy. Break the drive shaft, come on! It just won't get out of... Oh, there we go. Put it in drive. Oh, it landed on the side of the hill. Oh, it's losing power from overheating. What the hell fell out from under the car? Oh! Okay. Before it blows up, it got crash welded. Oh no. Oh, it lost a wheel. The open diff. And there we go, through a rod. You can hear it sizzle. At least I can. I don't know if the recording will pick it up. Oh man, I feel bad. Well, it's pretty close. Both teams have had one car make it back. And I don't know how this one's gonna go. Oh God. Oh, Jesus Christ. This thing might not make it back either. This is terrible. Great. Well, there goes the tire. Those wheels are getting absolutely pummeled. This is atrocious. Oh, shit. This thing also has an open diff, so if I lose a tire, it's done. This is terrible. Alright, now the radiator's leaking. Oh, window broke. Oh! There is no way. Well, shit, we broke an axle. So that means two vehicles from both teams managed to make it back. Okay. And well, the judge off of the vehicles that have made it back, this one's pretty damaged, front end wise. The suspension's pretty caved in. The Tony Fettuccine, on the other hand, it is pretty much mint. It's just the front end's a little saggy, and outside of that, it's fine. So I think, by literally a close call, I think the 10 points are going to Team Nebula, and they are the winners for the holiday special. Incredible. All right, everybody. Hopefully you have enjoyed. And yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.